Guys, it's Houston Sports Head back into the video today, and today the Houston Astros lose the Atlanta Braves 6-2. Another tough loss for the Astros as they go down to 6-13 now. It's one of the toughest starts of the Astros in a 19-game span in a while. I know a lot of people are upset, so am I, but I also want to talk about how this is not a lot different than what the Astros were last year. This is a 6-13 team right now. Last year in 19 games, the Astros were 9-10. So if you look at last season when the Astros finished with 90 wins last year and won the AL West, they started off the season in their first 19 games 9-10. Only this season compared to last season in the first 19 games, only 3 less wins for the Houston Astros compared to last year. So when I look at that stat, I'm not freaking out too much, just knowing that it is an early season. This is definitely a lot of games remaining. Still another, 140 games left, or over 140 games left. I think there's still, you still have like 143 games left, something like that, if I'm correct. So there's a lot of baseball left for sure, but there are some worries, and so far this season, the bullpen has been a big problem. I think showed it tonight with Sean Dubin and Hunter Brown. Sorry, I'm not going to talk bad about Hunter Brown because I really liked what I saw from Hunter Brown today. Just unfortunate the Astros got the loss, but what I will say is that today from Sean Dubin and Forrest Whitley is what helped the Astros lose this ball game, because this would have been without their terrible pitching in this ball game, the Astros might have won this ball game. Those two guys gave up 4 runs together. Hunter Brown gave up 2 runs. The Astros scored 2 runs in this ball game. Final score is 6-2, and 11 hits for the Braves, 7 for the Astros, 0 errors in the ball game. Win goes to Ronaldo Lopez. He's 2-0 in the year. Although I will say, in 3 starts, he has been dominant this year so far. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 0 runs, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. Loss goes to Hunter Brown. After what we saw from what we saw from him last time, I loved what we saw from Hunter Brown today. 0-3 now, but he went 6 innings. He only gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. This is a much improvement from his last outing, and that's definitely a great sign from Hunter Brown that, yes, he did give up 2 runs, but he went 6 innings, only giving up 5 hits. I liked what I saw from Hunter Brown today. The problem was the bullpen, the 2 pitchers that would come out of the bullpen relieving Hunter Brown in this ballgame. Save goes to Iglesias, his 4th save of the year. He went 1/3 of the 9th inning, came in after the Astros put in 2 runs in the 9th. He gives up 0 hits, 0 runs, 0 strikeouts, 0 walks, and ends the ball game. All right, scoring summary. The Braves score first in the 2nd inning with a Orlando Arcia home run to left center, 371 feet. It's 1-0. But Arcia strikes again in the 7th inning with a sacrifice fly to score Austin Riley. It's 2-0. Then Gillamore hits a ground rule double. Ozuna scored and Arcia scored. It's 4-0. That's in the 9th inning. And then Tromp hits an RBI double to center to score 2. And it's 6-0. But then in the 9th inning for the Astros, Kyle Tucker hits a home run to right, 378 feet. His 5th home run of the year, 6-1. Then in the 9th inning, Mauricio Dubon with a RBI single to center. Jeremy Pena scores, and it is 6-2. Let's go over the Astros individual hitters today. Altuve, another 0-for-4 day. I'm not mad about Altuve. He's still, yes, he struggled in the first 2 games of this series. But for Altuve, this is it's a 0-for-4 game for Altuve, but in this game right here, Altuve goes 0-for-3 with 3 strikeouts, and also his first at bat was a ground out to shortstop. He's batting .382. Altuve was great yesterday. He went, I think, 3-for-4 yesterday. He had a 3-hit game with 3 singles yesterday. Altuve was amazing yesterday. The game before, he had 2 home runs, had 3 hits. He had 3 straight games with 3 hits. before today's game. Altuve has been hitting the ball amazing recently, so I'm not mad about Jose Altuve struggling today. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later with the way he has been hitting the ball. He has been one of the best he's been one of the best hitters for the Astros so far this year. Jordan Alvarez went 0 for 4. This is a couple games for him now where he's been struggling to hit the ball. But he struck out today, he grounded out, he flied out, he grounded out again to first. 0 for 4 day for Jordan. Tucker went 1 for 3, he had a first-inning walk, and he had a ninth-inning home run to right, 378 feet. That was it for Tucker. Bregman went 0 for 4 today. He flied out, he popped out twice, and he had a line out. Yanner Diaz went 1 for 4 today. After going hitless yesterday, he had a fourth-inning single to center, and that was it for him. And Jeremy Pena continues to hit the ball amazing, 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, a second-inning double to left, and a ninth-inning double to center. He's batting .351 in the first 19 games. He's played all 19 games as well. Then John Singleton. Anybody saying John Singleton has not been great for the Astros is wrong. John Singleton has actually been pretty decent for the Astros. He has gone over my expectations for him. He went 1 for 3 today. He had a fourth-inning single to center, Diaz to second, and he's batting .258 this year in his playing time this year so far, and he's at a 5-game hitting streak right now. So yeah, John Singleton has hit the well okay in my opinion, but they still put Dubon as his pinch hitter in the 9th inning for John Singleton, and that paid off because Dubon came in and hit an RBI single to score Pena. Jas McCormick went 0 for 3 today with a 9th inning walk, and Jake Myers went 1 for 3 today with a third-inning double to center. He crushed that ball in the third. It was a leadoff double, and the Astros still couldn't score any runs. It shows how bad they are with runners in scoring position. And Victor Caratini came in for a pinch hit appearance in the 9th inning and grounded into fielder's choice, which was the last out of the ball game, and that ended the game for the Astros. I want to go back to Jose Altuve real quick. This is the first game all season that Jose Altuve has not reached base. This is his second game this year without a hit, but his first game this season without reaching base. Hunter Brown went 6 innings. I went over that, but Sean Dubin made his second appearance today, and he went 2 1/3, giving up 5 hits and 4 earned runs with 2 strikeouts. Look, Dubin, he was a lot better than what it shows because he only gave up 2 of those runs that he left. That when he was out there, he only gave up 2 runs. But Forrest Whitley comes in, he gives up a double to Trump, and those runners that scored off of that double, which was Kelnick and somebody else that scored off of that double by Trump, and those runners were left at third and second by Dubin. So those earned runs are given to Sean Dubin. So Forrest Whitley did give up the hit to score those runs, but the earned runs go to Dubin because of the runners that scored. They were there because of Sean Dubin. But honestly, I'm not going to be mad at the way Sean Dubin pitched in this ballgame because I thought he was brought in the game. He pitched too long. They were trying to get him to go in 3 innings. They have overused relievers. They did it last night with Josh Hader. I feel like Joe Espada does not know when to take a starting pitcher out. We saw it last week with Hunter Brown when he gave up 9 runs. We saw it last week. We saw it a lot in the Royals series. It felt like he did not know when to take a pitcher, whether it was a starting pitcher or a relief pitcher, out of the ballgame when they are struggling. And I think he did it again today with Sean Dubin. Forrest Whitley is put in a tough situation. I'm not even mad at Forrest Whitley because he's come in the 9th inning in a 4-0 ball game, his major league debut, with 1 out and 2 runners in scoring position at third and second that were left there because of the other pitcher, Sean Dubin. And he comes in, gets the last 2 outs, and then gives up 1 hit, which was an RBI double. The earned runs don't even go to him. He also gives up 1 walk. I mean, I don't even know how to rate this major league debut by Forrest Whitley because, I mean, he gives up an RBI double, but those are not even earned runs, on him. It's just, I think it's a tough position for him to have to come in there and start his MLB career like that. But yeah, this is a tough loss, and hopefully the Astros can bounce back by getting a win in this series and not getting swept by a team for the 3rd time this year, being swept earlier by the Royals and the Yankees. If the Astros lose tomorrow, this will be the third time they would be swept this season. It's not something I think the Astros could afford to have happen tomorrow. Obviously, 6-14, it's easy to come back from that, especially having 142 games remaining after that. But for your confidence, it doesn't help a lot getting swept for the third time in 20 games. Let me know your thoughts on this game for the Astros in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.